Alright, it's Retro's Radio on this bitch. I'm back in this bitch. I'm back. Stop streaming. Damn, bro. I swear it's something wrong with OBS, bro. But anyways, Retro's Radio on this bitch. I'm back in this bitch. I'm back in this bitch. Today we got part 2 of Indicted from Colombia streets to facing 30 years. 3-0. Anyway.
Boom! He hits me. That shit. The pins. Mind you, I don't got no shirt. I just fought this man in the house, so I'm already over cause I was breathing hard. When that shit hit me, the pins lock in my flesh. And he keeps pressing the taser, so the pins, the voltage is melting through my flesh, going deeper.
And you're skinny, I'm sure.
Man, that shit touching my ribs. So I'm over here trying to fight this cracker. This cracker over here putting his knee on me. All the other officers coming up. I got all of them with their knee on me. I'm combobulating, so my spirit telling me, bitch, have a seizure. I go up there. They call the ambulance. They tie me up on the roof in a gurney. When they take me to the ambulance, people got me in the gurney. They get a backup call, gang. Oh no! Tell me how all them motherfucking crackers, everybody, the black officer, Chico officer, the white officer, everybody getting in their cars and hit it. The ambulance and the firefighters like, what we gonna do with this man? What the hell we gonna do with them? They call some number. They're like, man, take him to the hospital. Go see. You feel me? So boom, they take me to Aventura Hospital. I get out. Like, what the f? I just got a use of force. Didn't get no charges. You feel me? Like, and I'm so ignorant back then. I didn't know the statute of limitations. So I didn't even try to sue them till like a year and a half, 2 years later that I talked to somebody smart and they were like, bro, you know you had a lawsuit, bro? Like, you feel me? And the statute of limitations with the police is like, I think 2 years. You can't sue them after 2 years pass. So I missed out on that, but that officer, he was working with them.
He knew
everything that was going on. The one
that got you.
Okay, so when he came in there, he already knew, cause like whatever informant shit he was doing besides the house fraud and all the shit they had going on, it was something deeper going on in that house that I didn't know about. These people were associated to like political ties I can't talk to. Like, these people were big.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they big wigs. So I'm in there. I come back and I tell bro, like, bro, you put me in the house. I'm finna go smoke him. Like, I'm finna go smoke food. So that's how I wake up. I go with the mind frame. I'm gonna go smoke him. And on my way to smoke him, I got 332. I got 3 extensions on my Glock 40. And something tell me, okay, I'm finna go. I know he walk every day from that crib to Presidente. He the butcher. So I said, I'm finna catch him walking. On my way over there that morning, that same cop and the other cop at the gas station. Mind you, this is the morning I'm going to kill him. And I got the 3 clips and the Glock and that shit ready to go. Travis Scott playing Don't You Open Up That Window. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm committed. I'm ready, like, this man gonna die.
Yeah.
Played with my life. But then it was around the time Eric Garner, everybody was getting killed by the police too. So all that energy manifested. Mind you, I've been on the run. I've been on robbing sprees. I got people trying to kill me. I'm trying to kill people. I'm ready to go. Literally just did a ritual and threw that stuff on the train tracks and wiped myself down and hit a nigga in Washington Heights and flew back down. And I was already on edge, like, it's going down. So when I slid, I just remember when I passed the cop and he looked at me, he's like, where you going? And I reversed on him. And I just gave him the first clip. Both. Because in my head, I was like, okay, I'm riding dirty. I got these straps on me. I'm already going through my mental health thing. I'm already disappointed that I never get the opportunities I want, which is my fault for living the life I live. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm all in. I'm going to die or go to prison. So you're already telling me where I'm going, and I got these guns in the car. And you one of the cops that were beating me up. You know, they were in the house when I was getting beat on that roof. The main thing they were saying was, your name ain't gonna be David. Your name gonna be DeVito. Where you going? Your name gonna be DeVito while he holding that taser button. That's the type of evil shit they were telling me. So, like, I look at it like, when I blacked out, it was something that had to be done. Because at the time, a lot of people were getting killed by the police. And then there was a message, like, behind all of that, because out of all those bullets I shot, mind you, I shot at 9 police officers.
Damn.
I got in a big shootout, not no little baby shootout. No,
Not just one, two.
I aired out the first Tahoe, popped him. Had 2 more come. You know, when they press that panic button, it's real deal. Holyfield. Like, that's not ain't no time. When they press that panic button, I had about eight of them on me. I didn't even get out I remember I shot him up, my clip locked. A dude carrying the Pepsis looked at me like, what the hell? Black dude, I put my hand Black Power out. I said, that's how it's done.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember driving and I remember 2 more cops coming and I load up the clip and I hit at them. Bum, bum, bum. I aired out them. I aired out their tires, their windows, everything. By the grace of God, they ain't died though.
Thank God.
So I'm hitting it on 30. I'm going west now. I'm already committed. I'm driving. A hero get on this thing. A hero. I was already gone. Hero coming at the intersection on 32nd Ave. When he clocked me, I clock another. The airbag pop. Glock go flying out because of the airbag impact. Go flying to the back. I'm in the middle of the intersection. All these cops coming. So I got one thing. Stay in the car, get cooked.
Or try to run out and get cooked.
So I jump out that bitch. I'm running on incoming traffic because I know these bitches ain't gonna shoot that way. They ain't gonna shoot no civilians. So while I'm running incoming traffic, the first lady I remember was like, Cameron, the lady stopped. She said, what's happening, Papa? I said, Mommy, save me. I grabbed her fucking car door to open that bitch. That hoe hit it on me. Fell. Get back up. I'm running. Jumped the first fence. It was like a Dade County chop shop. Tires, dogs. I was like, oh, shit. Putting my feet through the tires. I was like,
and this was in the daytime?
Daytime, 9:30 in the morning. 9:30 in the morning.
Bullshit.
I'm running. My spirit seeing the SWAT cars, everything on both sides is telling me like, my spirit telling me I had all my saints on, I had all my guerreros on, everything. My spirit telling me like, yo, get the fuck out these houses, go to Carroll City High School, cause I'm watching how they're following me through the yards. So when I seen the dogs that were coming for me turn around and go,
this got to be some scary ass shit to go through because like the fact that this dude is still alive to tell the story is crazy because that you shoot at the police, bro, they not gonna stop until your ass dead 99% of the time, bro. You not making it out that bitch alive. You not. They gonna overkill your ass. So it's crazy. That had to have been scary as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Barking and go back to the gate, that was like my sign from God, like, yo, go back to the main road. And when I got to the main road, an old black mommy in the bus stop, she was like, what's happening? I said, Mommy, they trying to kill me. She grabbed me. She said, baby, they're not going to kill you. They're not going to kill my baby. She held me. That same cop ended up pulling up with that shotgun. Let him go. Wouldn't let me go. 2 lady cops that were getting sexually abused by the chief. They the ones who pulled up, knowing like they came and rescued me with the lady. They made sure that cracker didn't kill me, nothing. They grabbed me. They put me in the squad car. Boom. They put me in the squad car, gang.
Wow.
They hog-timed me. Them crackers hog-timed me, fam. They pull my dreads, fuck me up. They throw me hog-tied in the station, leave me there hours in the holding cell, hog-tied. Dreads all fucked up, everything fucked up like this, like animal. Don't ask me shit. The feds come, FBI come, the chief come. They say, man, take him upstairs. Come on, we want to talk to him. They take me upstairs to talk to him. I go in there, the FBI agent says, man, what's going on with you? Why you shot a Miami Gardens police officer? I said, man, why the fuck did Christopher Columbus kill all the indigenous people and cross the seas, man? Then they break the law. Matter of fact, then the Romans killed Jesus and wasn't the Romans the police? The FBI agent was like,
what?
He said, what did you say? I said, the other FBI agent was like, man, where you got the gun from? I said, bro, Jackie Chan was fucking with the pill lady, the Jewish lady, bro. They asked every question they asked me, I responded off the wall. Like, straight up. I said, man, I'm a Blackfoot Indian, man. You tripping. Y'all broke the law to come to this country. How you gonna tell me I'm breaking the law? You don't know what's going on over here. So the FBI, like, I started spitting game. I seen he had the Mason ring. I said, man, I always wanted to be a traveler, man. I've been seeking knowledge all my life, but they said I couldn't be one because I'm a criminal, bro. You know what's going on. So he's like, man, I'm going to tell your mom and your sister you're fine because they see all that fucking tape and shit over your BMW. But I'm going to go tell them you're fine. And he looked at the chief of Miami Gardens and the FBI. He was like, "You guys are already under review, so I'm gonna leave this case up to you guys." And he walked out on them. And the chief was like, look, I get goosebumps. The chief was like, "The fuck? You gonna shake his hand?" I shook that cracker. I said, "Hey man, tell my mom I'm straight, nigga." Damn. And I started spitting in that bitch. Like on some, you know, I wooed up. You know, that was probably like, wow, man, I'm no liquor in that bitch. I'm like, for the ancestors, putos. You feel me?
Saving you,
It
saving.
was a movie. It was a movie, bro. Like, it was crazy because the head of the gang sergeant over there was a santero. And I remember, like, weeks prior, it was a big robbery, and I got on a chase, and the gun shit went down, and they chased the niggas. And then somehow, I got spared, and that nigga grabbed my reguardos in my pocket, and he's like, "You better tell your madrina to give you some better shit, nigga, because there's no reason I should be capturing you, nigga. Go." Like this, like movie shit, you feel me? And then that happened. So I know when he saw me again in there for shooting one of his coworkers, he was like, "Damn."
Yeah, you're fucking up.
Yeah, dog, but it was my fault because
That's what I'm saying.
I started practicing on my own. Because I started feeling used by my madrina.
A lot of people that happens to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of shit, and it was like, you're not being a light worker. If you're spiritual, like, everybody has the right to their own religion, but if you're in the Ifa and all of that, like
If anybody knows any knowledge of what the fuck he's talking about when it comes to like this ritual shit and spiritual shit, drop it in the comments, bro, because I'm confused. I'm trying to like follow it a little bit, but when he starts speaking Spanish, I lose it. Like, I almost get it, and then he throws some Spanish in there, and I just like blank. You feel me?
get that gift from God to be a godmother, a god daddy, padrino, like, you better use that to make somebody better.
Yep.
Cause that all that wicked you use, it's gonna come back to you tenfold, to your kids,
That's
everything.
right. I always say
And
that.
people don't believe that, and they get
always
so
say that.
greedy, and it backfires on them, and they don't respect that. People get mad at me, "Oh, how do you preach about Jesus, but you do this?" I said, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, we all have the right to what we believe in, and you can't. I can't tell you because you're born in Mexico that your religion's fake, because these dudes in India believe their shit is Shiva. So how I'm gonna tell you, you were born in that culture. That's what you. That's what we were raised on. So you can't say somebody's fake, like, because of what they believe in. You judge somebody by their character and their actions.
That's right.
Not by the color of their skin. Now, you get what I'm
Not
saying?
by their religion.
That's how I move. And then once I learned to stop doing wicked things and doing the next right thing, look, I only been out 6 months. I'm in 2 major films. I'm here with you. My feds don't want to let me go nowhere. They gave me permission. I done been to multiple podcasts, got mad stuff coming. So God's showing me
that if you stay right, then you're gonna be okay.
I haven't cut no throats. I haven't did nothing in years. The biggest ritual I probably do is what I did this morning. Went to the beach in Santa Monica and prayed to God and washed myself and told the wood I am and boom. You feel me? And still picked up my Bible and read Psalm 91 on the way here, like boom. And right now I'm finna go to a whole Crip hood wearing red and be with my cousins who are Crips, and I'm a blood, and God's still gonna be with me because I put all my faith in Him.
That's right.
I do things nobody. Even when I was in prison. When I went to prison for that police shooting, that was.
Well, yeah. Let's still talk. Let's go back to that. So, what happened? Did they take you? Obviously, you got to
take me in. Boom. I go viral for my bond hearing. Do a bond hearing, and they're like, they don't give me a bond. So on the bond hearing, this is national television. So this shit with the millions of views, this will make me go viral.
And what year was this?
This was 2016. If y'all want to watch it, put January 22nd.
Oh, yeah. Instagram was already super lit.
January 22nd, 2016.
Oh, I was in Miami still.
Yeah, I think you were. I'm telling you, 2014, I think you were in Spectrum.
No, I was in Spectrum 2012.
In Little Haiti. I think somewhere around there. Like, I wish you remember the therapist names of them people.
It was a lady.
Yeah, the lady. I remember you there because there was another Spanish chick over there. It was because you had the building across the street and that. But let's go back to the story.
Let's go back.
We had boom. They take me to the county jail. Go to the bond hearing. I snap. I'm like, yo, y'all got more blood on y'all hands than I got on mine. What about my brother Trayvon? What about how y'all let Zimmerman go? Y'all got a poster of Zimmerman glorifying Zimmerman when he killed a child. You know, I went to school with Trayvon Martin. I know his family and stuff. I want to have the notes. Then I spoke on other kid named Israel Hernandez, who was another Colombian kid from the hood that did graffiti, and the police killed him in Miami Beach. So I started speaking on all of that in the bond hearing. I said, and then the public defender was like, "Yo,
What are you doing?
don't speak. Don't speak. I'm your public defender, and anything you can say be used against you." I said, "Bitch, how about you don't speak? You work for them Ku Klux Klan member." And then the judge was like, "What the fuck?" Everybody was like, "What the fuck?" And then I started going off on them, like, in the bond hearing, and they were like, "You know what? Get him out of here." So that shit, like, churned the whole county jail up. And then it was like Confederate Cubans and Confederate white cops and Uncle Tom nigga officers that think they crackers. And then it was the gangster cops. And it was like the gangster hood cops who know why I shot the police. They had to protect me my whole county time from the evil Confederates, them type of nasty cops.
Because they were in cahoots with the other fools.
Yeah, so, and this shit was deeper than rap. There's details I can't talk about.
Of
Reason
course.
I never testified on nobody. Anybody I talk on, and they on my discovery, they're rat, and I didn't even talk about a lot of stuff. I'm trying to give you a good story because
It's more.
Yeah, you know,
of course.
it's deep, it's political, it's people I was associated with that got my lawyer, everything, and a lot of like people didn't want to come to light, most likely. That's why they just let it ride under the rug.
Of course.
But the county was an experience. Like, they used to say, "Mahia, you got an attorney interview." And I'm thinking I'm going to see my attorney, and I'll cuff up, and they'll take me straight into a bathroom and beat the shit out of me, 5 officers with boots. But it went from getting beat up by officers on the regular to them seeing that, okay, now David, even with his cuffs on, peeing down his leg, getting beat, he kicking and he biting and he punching with this shit on. So it went from me just praying to God. I remember in the beginning I used to say, "Lord, forgive them because they do not know what they do." That was my line. As corny and as weak it was.
No, it's not weak. It's your faith.
That's what I used to yell. I used to be like, "Lord, forgive them because they do not know what they do." And they used to beat the shit out of me. But then I shook out of that shit, and I just went dog mode on them, like started kicking. And when I got more aggressive with them, that's when I started getting my Chinese food. That's where I started getting my conversations. That's when the gangster cops started asking me, like, "Bro, what made you do that?" And then I break down the stories to them. That's when I got my cell phone. That's when I got this. That's when I churned up. That's when I took over that building. Feel me? I got ad charges. The sheriff had to come get me from prison and jail and give me more charges because I was selling so much dope. I was selling so much dope in prison that I was selling dope to the officers and the wardens that worked there. That when I got to Moorhaven in like Fort Myers area, when them people came and got me, they're like, "Yo, we're gonna call you the Godfather Buried Alive because the Inspector General said you're selling so much 8-balls out of this prison." And I was.
It
was crazy. I was going crazy. I sold more dope when I was in there than in the streets. I was robbing, doing all that, but in prison, I went crazy. They had to come get me out of prison and throw me back in prison. I got hit with STG gang hits. Got the prison in I forgot the name of the prison. It's a prison where like all the bad gang members got to go in Florida. Forgot the name of that. Went to 9 institutions. I didn't stay in less than every camp I went to. I was there for either a year to 2 years because
that's how much they moved you.
Yeah, I was.
So you don't get comfortable.
And I never been no check-in, none of that. No, I got moved in. I got moved out of every prison because of phones, drugs, or a bitch got stabbed. You know what I'm saying? I look like a white boy, so I never like when I got to prison. The first dude who ever tried to rob me was a dude out of my hood, big black dude named Young. He looked like LeBron James. I'll never forget it. He walked into my room. He said, "Chico, you mean to tell me I've been on this compound for 4 years and I still don't got a phone yet? And you right here in 1 week and you using your phone in front of me?" And mind you, I'm on the book. Like, got the book and the phone right here. I'm like, how does nigga know I got a phone? No, I'm green to this shit. It's like my second week. They're already mad because the head of Haitians used to cook crack with me. So his nephew told him that I'm coming to that prison. So as soon as I got off the bus,
they already had your shit.
Galaxy, ounce of Tunchi, ounce of weed, take off. So everybody that got off the bus with me, all the vets, this is my first time in prison. So the vets already, "What's up, bro? You need me to be your mule? You need me to suitcase, bro?" Boo, boo, boo. I already had tailor-made walking in that bitch, but all the little underdogs were like,
haters.
"Who the is this white boy? Who the fuck is this Chico getting this shit from Zoe? So they try to hit me. They try to X me out multiple times. That's when, little by little, I went under observation by the Manis, by the Kings. Went under observation by SDs. I got my fioso for Zoes. I done banged every game.
You could do that?
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm just a bug like that. I'm fried. I tell you, I go in the dorm, I'm fried. I'm the house man. Like, I got in the most fights because of that. Because every prison I went to, I'm the house man. You ain't locking me in my door. I'm finna broom for you, mommy. A bitch play with you, pull their dick out, stroke their dick on you, disrespect you, snitch, anything like that, baby girl. My little brother gonna stab their ass up, put them on a helicopter. You just bring me a carton of cigarettes. That's how I used to talk. Matter of fact, here, honey, go do your nails. My game, I was already macking since little, so I already knew I'm gonna buy this bitch shebangs, I'm gonna buy her commissary, or I'm gonna offer her money. That's how I break the ice. So you want something? You want a snack from the stove? Matter of fact, you see that? Because we used to bring money through Visual at first. I learned the game from real dope boys in prison. So these dudes, we weren't bringing, no, these people got outside ground officers bringing in loads. Like, we got the warden, we got, you feel me? My last count, when I went to the slab, I went to solitary confinement. I was working with, outside grounds. They finally allowed me. My level got down. I went to a work camp. Mind you, my whole prison bit after this police shooting, I was going ham every camp, running it up. But I ended up at an institution called Hardy. This was the most corrupt shit I ever been at. The white supremacists ran it. When I say ran it, they were not like gangster run it, but they ran it because all their officers were white supremacists. So they had the
other stuff.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You had to go through the white supremacists to get
Anything.
10, 20 cartons through outside gate. You feel me?
Got it.
So I had to, when my brothers do their chores, if the officer said, oh, we want these chomos right here out the way, the homies got to go do it. If they got somebody trying to extort one of the homies got to go do it. We're basically like their guard dogs.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? But we're dealing with it because
it's how it goes right there.
It's our money.
Yeah.
I'm the Grinch though. So I cutthroat that shit. I ruined that whole operation. I ended up being like this with the dude. But this is a crazy ass story. This shit went all the way to like movie shit. Buddy, me and him running the place together. His old lady keep calling to have phone sex. Like, so mind you, he don't got a phone. He used my iPhone. So I said, bro, get on the phone with your lady, bro. Like, she sending naked pics to my phone and she know this ain't your phone, bro. She tripping. He not listening. This man just smoking out. So I'm like, bro, you tripping, bro. This is my business partner too, though. But like, he's the one that's under protection by the Aryans, and he's the one that fits 8 ounces up his butt. So like, we got to keep him secure. You get what I'm saying? He's the powerhouse mule. So it's like we protect all of that. But long story short, that bitch tempted me. She just kept going. She said, fuck him. He don't want to have phone sex with me. Get in that bathroom, boy.
She told you like that.
Yeah, so you know me, I'm dogged out. My dumb ass did it. I get in, I kill that bitch. By my mom, she killed herself too. Then she say, he's gonna kill you. I said, bitch, I'm cleaning myself up. I said, what you mean? You better not tell that nigga shit, dumbass. What the wrong with you? He gonna die. He gonna kill me. I hung up on. I said, just chill, bro. Don't talk about nothing, man. That nigga be talking to his baby mama and be bragging about how you gonna die of cancer and he gonna get your inheritance. Matter of fact, you tell that motherfucker son, that's what's gonna happen. That bitch the next day tells him, this fucking honky, this is a real honky. Big boy, crack, come to me. Don't you ever talk to my family again. That's why I know your baby mama's pussy tattoo. Bitch, my baby mama don't even got a pussy tattoo. I said, crack, get the fuck out my face. So my brother, one of my blood brothers, he grabbed me. He's like, bro, chill, bro. That's the route, homie. Nah. So I let it go. So like 2 days, you already know I'm walking around that bitch all night. Log. Got the toothpaste, the toothbrush. I got the razor blade melted on that bitch. I'm ready to $150 and for real, cause I'm like trying to play. I don't trust him already. You know what time it is.
Yeah, of course.
You know what time, and there's no guns in the chain game. I already went through hell and back in there, so I don't even play about me in there. I never got stabbed, and I got everything on me. I wear my shit. So He get me out the way. He put one of his white officers on me. I get booked. While I get booked, they put me in the box. He sends a dick pic to my old lady. And then he says he's gonna murder my autistic son. One of my kids is a little bit autistic. I don't play about that.
No, of course not.
So, you know, I'm the plug. I got this shit on swole right now. All the officers love me. I help everybody. So I pull a string. I tell one of the head honchos that work there, I say, hey, I need that nigga to go on the investigation so he could go from the work camp to the main unit. You know them crackers dirty. They did it. Got that boy delivered to me in a bandeja. As soon as he got out the box, he got to the dorm, he checked in. When he got out the second time, them boys smoked him, put him on the helicopter. I got blamed for everything. They charged me with everything. They charged me with the hit. So I was looking at it. That nigga almost died.
Yeah, you
He
had an
almost
in-house.
died. No, by the grace of God, he survived. But he was dead for a whole day.
But you still got another in-house charge.
Yeah. I got fucked up. Then they did a sweep. They grabbed a bunch of people and everybody went to AMU. That's the name of the prison. We all got sent to AMU. That's when the big fucking wigs came to the camp, the investigators, Tallahassee, and they're like, boom, and I turned up on them. I told the inspector general, I'm not gonna tell you shit, because at the end of the day, if I tell you something, at the end of the day, you gonna cover all your officers' asses. So if I tell you, your officer, the reason why I sell drugs in your facility, and I ask your officer to put me in the faith-based program or put me in CDL class, and they won't put me, and the warden tells me, no, Mahia, you work for me until I tell you don't work for me no more. They don't want me to get educated. They want me to push their 10 cartons. I'm under extortion now by the law, but I'm handling up because I need the money, but I'm a criminal. But, bitch, you making me a better criminal. You get what I'm saying? People don't know that picture.
What did they say?
They didn't. I didn't get to tell the inspector general that. He works for Tallahassee, but I let him know, like, bitch, I don't got shit to say. You like them. You gonna brush it under the rug.
Yeah.
It's very corrupt. Florida prison, I don't know about federal, but Florida prison is all about drugs and cigarettes, and it's not gangster no more. When I first went, it was gangster. Now
It's just all about drugs.
everybody junked out,
yeah.
bro. Junked out. So it's sad. You feel me? And life taught me a lot. You feel me? Going through all of that bid, all the close calls. You feel me?
How long did you do in total?
9 this time. Just did 9. I did 9, and I went bald.
When in there you went bald.
I went bald.
How long after did you cut your hair?
Once I seen I was bald, once I seen that thing would clear up though, I said, from tat him up.
Ah.
Did the whole tattoo, and I just looking at everything now, like how God's the architect, like God put a lot of people. I ended up meeting with my last camp. I ended up writing the autobiography for Anthony Fell from John Doe, which is a legendary hitman in Miami. Ended up being my godfather. Ended up getting my John Doe stamped and people big. Shout out to Miami Kingpins and Peter Bailey and Rick Ross for producing the show Miami Kingpins. So I wrote that autobiography for bruh. Shout out to Convertible Vert. I met big time dude from Sinaloa too. I was like his errand dude, and he loved me to death too. And he got run that shit down there too. So throughout my bids, I got to intertwine
With a lot of people.
and they loved me to death. So it's like I came home to even bigger family. Cause you know, believe it or not, people in prison have families outside.
Of course.
So believe it or not, if you stand 10 toes and stand on business with people in there, they're family forever. Your family.
Oh, yeah.
And I live by that. Like my niggas who got life, they kids, they spoiled out here. And I spoiled my kids, but everybody that rocked out with me enough, cause for me to come back with no stab wounds, it took a lot of work.
Facts.
I'll tell you, them wreck yards used to be 30 GDs and 20 Bloods or 20s Haitians, and guess what that shit about? About Grinch. Why y'all letting that nigga? You know how many times it went down like that? Like I'll front somebody some work and they'll fuck up the money and I say you dead, you ain't getting shit no more. And then they'll try to cook and give me a son because I'm telling them no. And then they big on me like, bro, do it to them. Green light. It got to the point that I'm set tripping, making your own homie blow you down. Because I got the plug, I got the phones, I got the packs, I got everything. So guess what? Your big homie want money. Your big homie see what you on. Your big homie gonna blow you because he want money in his pocket. So that made me realize ain't no loyalty, all that shit a facade. And the cops too. The corruption with the cops showed me all this shit a facade. I done been there when an inmate tells a cop about another cop shaking the bomb and they get him out the way because they competition, but we know that's snitching. But they won't look at it as snitching. So once I seen all the codes being broke and morals little by little, towards the end of my bid, I said, let me get into faith-based. Let me get educated. So at my last year in prison, I went ham.
What'd you do?
I got 16 certificates. I contacted Andre Norman from a fake email acting like the warden. You know Andre Norman big. I don't know if you looked him up yet. He's big on the incarceration. Contacted him, FaceTime him. I'm closing business deals from the slab. You know the phones back here cost $2,000, $3,000 just to get a phone to solid 23 hours. Like it ain't easy. If I show you guys the videos I have in the slab, you're gonna be like, how the fuck you got all that food delivered in there? This is maximum security. You gotta go through 5-6 gates. So
Your face.
yeah, no, it was serious. I be looking at it. Even my homeboys that are famous rappers or people that been in prison that are celebrities, they'll be like, bro, I didn't even have that. How the fuck you had that?
Just because you're a Grinch.
I was tripping, man. I was tripping.
This fool, huh? Dang. So your last year, you're saying you educated yourself. You got a lot of
CDL,
certificates.
agriculture, all type of different trades. I studied, really history, agriculture, taxes. I tried to learn my last year. That was the first time I sat down too, waiting for AMU. AMU is maximum security, like boot camp prison for adults. Like when you get kicked out of all the prisons, that's where they send you. I had to sit months to wait for them to pick me up. By the grace of God, I got released from prison before they picked me up.
Oh, good.
So I did all my time. Before I left, I did it right there being creative, writing books, movies, doing business deals on the phone. Finesse 2 times hitting me up. Everybody, I'm working Band Lab off the phone in that bitch, shooting music videos, going viral. Lala Anthony, the mayor of Miami, started following me. I'm in the chain gang, and the mayor following me, knowing I got a phone in that bitch. So I'm like, I remember one time playing around. I did even. Mind you, I don't like what Trump doing with all the stuff that's going on, but I like Trump's persona. I love his aggressiveness.
I'm about to cut this fucking part out. I pray.
Hold on. I pray. Lord, I don't like that Einstein shit. I'm not on none of that shit. Trust me, I don't like none of that white supremacy shit. I'm not on that. But like
I know what you mean.
He made.
Like,
trust me, I don't like
care.
none of his decisions right now. I feel like we're going into chaos because of the shit he doing.
Yeah, that was a fucking idiot.
He really, if he was smart, he would have made NATO, all of South America, made all of South America, United States, and X'd out borders, and we would be more developed and more richer. You get what I'm saying? If Mexico, if he made a contract, hey Mexico, you gonna be America? You none of y'all immigrants? Yeah, bitch. That's how we make more money. Now we're stronger. We got all South America.
Yeah, but he's a fucking racist ass fool.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know that. Everybody knows that. But people are like, it's MAGA, yo. If it was up to me, Dwayne Johnson should be the president. The Rock.
Why you like him?
Come on, man. You think Trump talks shit? Imagine The Rock being the president, and he universal. He universal.
I don't want to hear none of these fools talk shit. Just fucking be cool.
Yeah,
you don't need to talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think The Rock more humanitarian though, more philanthropist, more not greedy. Like he does kids movies. He helps people. Like I feel like The Rock.
Papa does kid movies because he gets money for doing kids movies.
You don't think he got a good soul?
I don't know. I don't know if I could feel. I never felt it through the TV.
You're supposed to be wooed up, man.
I never felt it through the TV. That's what I'm saying. I could feel souls through the TV. I promise you that.
Tú me hiciste brujería, bruja. Hey, time out. Flag on the plate, man. Jesus saves, man.
Okay, so what happened? When did you get out?
I just got out May 23rd, I think. May 23rd. I think I'm on 8 months now.
And how was that experience? You went to the halfway house?
No.
What happened to you? Oh, because feds are only halfway house.
Yeah. I jumped right back to it. Everybody told me don't go back to Miami. I ended up right back in 15th Ave down the street from the Pork and Beans. And it's been a movie. Cause it's like I walk outside and I'm in a city where some cops love me and some cops hate me. So I didn't leave. And then trying to find a job with my record, I'm not getting hired unless it's like a owner by recommendation. You know, people see you shot 9 attempted murders on a Leo and this and that. They're not hiring you. And it's been difficult. Temptation been there. Sometimes I do gotta do what I gotta do to survive, but God has shown me he outweighed that when I do the right thing, he opening doors. Like a lot of things, I done made it on big movie roles.
Oh yeah, tell us about the movies.
So,
Because you've only been out for 9 months. Just so you guys know, he flew from Miami, guys.
So I'm starring in a movie that comes out 4/20. It's a pothead movie. It's called Spanish Fly. Directed and written by Ulysses Terrero, Don Dinero. You know, association with Rock Nation, Pitbull. Shout out to everybody who helped make this happen. And the Terrero brothers. You know, I know them for years. Back in the day when I used to do my thing, I met Jesse Terrell first. You know, he does everybody's music videos. Big name. They did they helped Kevin Hart with Soul Plane, Tupac with the movie Juice. So they special to me, and they charge a lot of people money. Like the fact that they adopted me and let me in their circle was a blessing. So
You're super blessed, though.
God has put a bunch of people in my life like that. You feel me? So I'm doing my best to remain free. You know, I never want to get indicted. I never want to die. So I do my best to move militant and move righteously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got bad shit from back in the day, but God done damn near cleaned up all of that, and some of them people gone, and the ones that still there, I ain't worried about. So I just pray I could stay on one track to keep doing the right thing and not lose what God's given me. You feel me? And we could go on about war stories, but I feel like people don't need to hear that shit.
That's
because
right.
it entices them or makes them feel like that shit's cool, and this shit
And it's
ain't
not.
cool.
Yep.
I done had to go to war with people I love. I had to. Some people ain't here, they dead. I done lost family and friends. I went to prison and damn near everybody I loved died, and I couldn't do nothing about it because all I could do was answer the phone and hear they died. So I couldn't even make it there to the funeral or make it in there to spin the block and get revenge.
Let me ask you this: did you get to see your mom where you were incarcerated?
I really didn't like my mom seeing me.
Really?
And my mom is a trooper. You know, my mom always wasn't about me going to jail, but when I caught the 9 years, that was the first time my mom looked at me in the courtroom and was like, "Mijito, take those 9." Like she was like, "Mijo, take them 9. They're not gonna play with you. Just take it." It was hard for me to take 9. You know, I always been getting off. I've been blessed all my life. 50,000, 25,000 lawyers that are ex this, that. You know, my mama plugged in. My mama was her back in the day. So she already had people sold up in the game. So when I saw my mom boot up about me doing time,
She's like, you're like, oh, I'm really
and then
fucked.
coming home to seeing mama old, that shit broke me. My mom was Miss Colombia back in the 80s, you know, just come home and find out my mama beat cancer twice and never told me shit. Never told me shit. That killed me. Then to find out everybody died, that killed me. When my brother died, I was in the slab. That killed me. I couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
So I think that's the worst part about getting locked up. Not being able to say your final goodbyes to people you love. But they will present themselves to you. Everybody who died while I was locked up, especially my close ones, they definitely pulled up on me. You feel me in there?
Wow, how do you feel right now?
I feel blessed. I'm very grateful for this interview. I'm glad I came to the West Coast. Shout out to everybody on the West Coast, man. Shout out to everybody in Cali. I'm hanging out here. I love it. Might come back and hang the fuck out. Y'all might see me out there, man. Keep it copacetic, man. I got PTSD. Don't come at me crazy. I might just come off my shoe on you. But God bless y'all, man.
No, God bless you. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate
I
it.
appreciate you guys allowing
You
me
know
to
what? I have to say, I was kind of quiet today, huh? I let you do all the talking. You did good. Like, I didn't even have to, like, ask. I didn't have to pull. Like, I really enjoyed sitting here.
Yeah, nah, he's a storyteller like a mug. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The fuck? He's the what if it's 8 ounces? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Man, this story was crazy, bro. Like, this got to be one of the craziest videos I watched in a long time, like in a very long time. So yeah, dude was good at telling stories. I didn't say really shit this whole reaction because I really just wanted to let the video play out. I ain't got no 2 cents to put in on this shit. I just wanted to make a video. So y'all tell me what y'all thought about this. Is crazy. He blicked at 9 cops and then pretty much got away with it. I mean, shit, was it 9? I think he said 8 or 9. Did he get a year for every cop? That's what it sounded like. But anyway, that's crazy. And this video really ain't doing too many numbers for real. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I gotta start keeping up with dude a little bit. Hopefully he have his own little movie or something come out or something, bro. Cause I'm definitely gonna tap into it. But it's Retros Radio. I'm out this bitch.